So where we left off was apparently a quest line called Nix That, and we're trying to find a way to fight Titan. Level 30 quest line. Okay. Yo, we scat. Wait, Weisscat? I guess his name is. I don't know. Master Geg regrets can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. How's it going, Keishi? The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. So we're using a herring to nix this Nyx. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. He wants to eat the leg. This man likes his frog legs. Alright, where are we going? That way? Okay. Huzzah! Ah, we're swimming. You're in Couple Factory. Isn't that pain enough? I don't know. Couple Factory isn't so bad. Like, to be honest, I think that's probably the second hardest one. Puppet's Bunker is definitely easiest, in my opinion. Then it goes Couple Factory, and then the third one is the hardest because heckin' I lose track during the Red Girl fight. How's it going, friend? Beautiful ding upon getting fall damage in the water, no less, right? We're using this herring to get this this Nyx. Oh yes, be sure to follow Final Fantasy. The last thing I saw a Final Fantasy stream is well, I don't remember when she streamed, but she definitely uploaded a Resident Evil 6 speedrun on her YouTube. Hard mode is with a bee in your room. Ah, yes, I remember that. How dare you! I forgot that I was playing Black Mage, sir. I actually, hold on. Let me nix this Nyx first. Okay, there we go. I actually forgot to increase the volume on the music and the game sound and all that other stuff. I do apologize. Volume mixer. And I believe it was 40%. That was good. There we go. Sorry for the game audio to be low. How's everyone here? I'm doing fairly well. Well enough to stream, I guess. That counts for something, right? Been over a year for sure? Yeah. Yep. More likely. But you did well during that RE6 speedrun. But it is time. True. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yes, I nixed it. Here's your frog leg. At least you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way. You should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless... apparently what we did was pointless. Now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. His name is White Cat? This one? I've been calling him White Cat. A modest proposal. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Geg wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Geg desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, so Bat, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients for our chef requires. Naturally, some fine dining must be accompanied with a sustainable wine, and by suitable wine. I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live and will guide you on your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Great. You can read pirate but not speak it? Yo, me too. I guess we're going to South Shroud, Camp Tranquil. Wasting my money. Because there's really no other cheap way of going to Tranquil. I wonder. There is no way off of Lenosia without paying money. What do they do if a player does not have cash? That's my question. Yo, Lendell. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, it is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Bat. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. He's a dick. Where can you not get without money? Well, I'm saying is that that player will have to beat up the rats in their bare hands for clumps. Ah, yes. Yo, Sarah, how's it going? What I'm saying is that, like, in the Shroud and in Thanalan, like, you can easily go from the Shroud to Thanalan back and forth, and there, you know, like, you can just walk there if you don't have the cash. But let's say someone had 0 gil, they cannot get to Lenosia with 0 gil because everything, you know, even the airship, it costs money, it costs the gil to get there, you know? Trial by Turtle. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. Over an egg? See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest, traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. The toe here being a rare exception. So he's saying that basically saying, oh, this is between you, me, and the captain, but he has his assistant there, the toe, just standing there listening to everything we say. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. I'd like to see you try. We took out Ifrit. We can take you out. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, but you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands on the egg. There will be other heroes, Bat. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest. Your corpse will rot in the swamp. Wow, such little faith. Yes, good evening to you. It is evening, right? Yes. So this guy is a dick. Ah, I'm stuck. Ah! Ow. Oh, hello. It's morning for you. It's 7:24 a.m. That is the exact opposite of me. It is 7:24 p.m. Huzzah! I'm glad it's not a carrying quest. That would suck. Here's your goddamn egg, man. Thought you might have missed the good. I thought you might have had the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Take this goddamn egg. Yeah, ha ha! Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll send it. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Holda Nun. Scrabble words. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Bat. Hey, guess what? You're a dick. Alright. I guess we're going to Southern Thanalan. Forgotten Springs, I think you said. Yo, sir. I have a bone to pick with you. State your business, adventurer. Ha ha ha. So this is the one Whisket sends me. This fate music, though, my god. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Wow, okay. But he did give us some materia. The perfect prey. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nuh I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am no. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position. And that is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help the unproven whelp. Whatever, okay, sure. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it will be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies the Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only a worn spear. Why, do you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Sure, whatever. I mean, seems kind of pointless, you know. Get out of this fate. God damn, that's way too much music for this. Let's just go to his exact location, shall we? Lure him out with a spear? Is that it? Hello, sir. You're gonna die soon. Got you. Right. We defeated him and stole his necklace. We jumped the guy. God damn it. I have a feeling we're in a gang now. I guess that fate is still up. Oh damn. I mean, what is it, 32? And my warrior needs it more. did it. Right? Yes, okay, cool. Get out of here. There we go. Alright. Now we can play the game in peace. Yay. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace. It befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make a excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. When the worm turns. We just fought a worm. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would make made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a weldwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Shangoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location of Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Sure, why not? I mean, there are some anglerfish right there that we can lure it with. Apparently it's gotta be these anglerfish. Yes, the regular angler, not the dune anglers. Because apparently there's a difference. I am not the right one. Okay, Black Mage. There we go. Take that. Alright, I got one. Huzzah! What we need is a Welwick worm. You're not a Welwick worm, you're a sandworm. Stop trying to be something you're not. Alright, where is it? There you are. Yo, Mr. Welwick. Got a bone to pick with you. You look well. Have you got your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Bat. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Waistgat. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location, for the note non-ish. You should return to Casa del Sol and speak with Waistgat's council. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. What if I refuse? Cannot see target. What do you mean? There and back again. The captain was always fond of his Braden's wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his right to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I, Waistgat, was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Bat. Okay. Guess we're going to Casa del Sol. Yo, Waistgat, I have something for you. Well met, Bat. Lendell and old Noel both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the gnome personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Elenard this time to obtain it. The things we do for cheese. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brave Phlox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Casa del Sol herself. Oh. I did not know Brave Phlox was a female. Did not know this. However, not long ago, she sent word that there has been some trouble in the Longstop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls dock and speak with Un's Scrabble words with Z's apparently, and he will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brave Phlox and her people have made their home. Okay. What's the hurry, adventurer? Something happened over in Gabi's settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. He'll ferry ye to Raincatcher Gully. Hello, fair skipper. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? 40 gil. That's a high price. Ah. Yo, Brave Fox. How's it going? Shoosh. Tongue flaps of waistcat are reaching ears of Brave Fox. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobble treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flightly beast chase Gobbleflock from homes. Gobbleflock need goody Uplander give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Braveflock's Longstop now accessible. Huzzah! Okay, cool. I guess I should probably do something during this dungeon. Just to get the experience up. Okay, so it looks like we have a Marauder, a Conjurer, and a Thaumaturge. Ah, yes, food. What do I have here? Grilled trout. Sure, why not? Alright. You guys got the rest of that, right? I can go over here, collect the key. you. Get 'em, boys. This first boss doesn't usually take this long. Maybe it's because I'm, no, it can be. Maybe I don't have the right gear, right level gear. wasn't in that. Not fair. There. Got a grimoire. I really wish that the boxes, the treasure chests in heckin' dungeons here, they were able to drop coffers instead of actual items. Able to make it past them without fighting. Yes, we made it past them without fighting. Yay! Go get him! Go get him, boys! Get him. Come on, 20%. 20%. We did it. Ah, yes, the battle maid's gloves. Still wearing 24 gear. That's why it's taking so long. Do. Kay jealous with your food picks? Ah, yes. The worst kind of torture. That of food you cannot have. How dare you? I'm sure he enjoyed it. Get him. Swamp Pulgi. Ow, why am I being why am I being attacked? Attack the marauder. You can have it just have to fly to Singapore. Gotcha. That's not gonna lie, that's a pretty expensive meal. Any flight is an expensive time. You can kill it. It's a parrot. Come on. Or toucan. Whatever you want to call those things. Some sort of bird. God damn it. Yeah, that one always casts the petrify spell. Just waiting for your breakfast? Yeah, I personally haven't had too much. I had to grab a bagel because I had to start stream and wasn't able to prepare dinner before streaming, so I'll do it after, before I go to work tonight. Come on. There we go. Now this guy doesn't even offer experience, but we have to kill him anyway. He's in our way. Oh yeah, I worked what they call the graveyard shift. I've been doing that for a solid 7 years now. That's pretty much the main reason why a lot of the streamers that I watch are Australia. There we go. Ah, I'm in a bubble. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Conjurer. Another bubble? No? Yep, another bubble. Look at that. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Come on. 24, 22. Okay, here's the other one. He stole our XP! How dare you! You usually stream about 9 to 11 EST time? Yeah. Them's the hours that I'm usually like getting ready for work at that time, and like driving. I miss a lot of good people streams. It's the problem. I really should just stop working entirely and just spend the rest of my life watching people streams, because that's what we want to do. It's the best option. Most of your friends is in the US, so usually based on their time. Gotcha. I mean, it works, right? That bird's gonna come over to us anyway. Might as well make it sooner than later. Yeah, well, it really depends on, you know, what your schedule is like, because anyone can adjust their schedule appropriately. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a morning person. Well, yeah, you can be. You just have to make that schedule the way you want it. I, for the longest time, was a morning person because I worked at a job that required me to get up at 6 a.m. No longer. This is the final boss of this area. Yay, because we're not going over there. They took away our trash XP, so there's no reason to go over there. Is that the one and only Tech Kendra? Coming in from her redecoration of her apartment? Yo, Kendra, we're in cheese. We're getting some cheese. This guy. You finished the Shadowbringer sightseeing log? Nice. Yay, Betsy's. Yes, exactly. Now, I don't know, Kendra, if you've played the cheese dungeon since the rework, but it's different. They changed them on. No, you bastards. Did it change at the same time as Prey? Yes. Come on. There we go. Slow. Do I ran it with minions? Ah, gotcha. I wish I could do this with my brand company, my minions, because heckin' when you do it with the duty roulette, no, duty support. There we go. When you do it with duty support, they take frickin' forever. At least the Grand Company minions, they're like heckin' tanks all over. Sponges. Have to go eat breakfast, but having an amazing stream. Oh, I appreciate you. They will kill me. Ah, why would I want to do that? Do it. We did it. What am I, level 40 now? Indeed, I am level 40. Look at that. I can't repair my own gear in this, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, there I am. Push, Shakor, Goody Uplander has thanks of Gobbleflock. Flightly Beast was tricky foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has good head for fighty think. Braveflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobble treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet gobble treat. Special make with secret gobble arts. No party complete without Gobikuda. Braveflocks ever say. We did it. We got your cheese, Whiskrat. Whiskrat. So. Yo, we got your cheese. Very cheesy. I gather you solved Braveflock's little problem. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. I mean, it's for rich people, right? Rich people like eating crap. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Bat. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lahmani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I can assure you I do not actually need that wine. No, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamhani Lahamani my regards. Your red guards, what? Sweet grime and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order. Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume, Castle del Sol, and there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Geg would not settle for anything less than the best. That person and his crew must be quite busy preparing exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. How's it going, Zen? How are you? I hope you're doing well. An offer you can refuse. Life can be so diligently unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more of a mere hobby. It would have been It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I missed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and Westcat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for the occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by that person who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, he must needs we must needs beg his assistance. Okay. What rank adventurer bottled this wine? Or what rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. This dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte printer bids you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you a gobu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight, you asshole. I take it he said no. Really, in those words, well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Lumensa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternate approach. Okay. It won't work. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vignerans of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never before seen quality. Bushgas grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic and most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus vines were born right here in Winesport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. That was one heck of a wine, dude. But it is, but as it is all too often said, the calamity chains that. The Barcacus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. We cannot convince him to part with his wines. Our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vigornuns tending the vineyards might have once opened a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with him. So there are two people we need to speak to? What? Do I have Bacchus wine? Ah, I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. He was no help. Let me in. Oh, you're down there. Okay. Bacchus wine. Bah, don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with this stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. The Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude would be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vineyard. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Gahormoro, I fell into a deep depression, and it wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that the wondrous Aborcia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Give a man a drink. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about the life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I Have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of the solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across a Villebrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was where the man named Drest took me took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This this wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. The rest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps that person can tell you where to find him? Sure. Where is he? Is he up here? There he is. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. Aye, I tossed him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure he, as hells don't ask. When the man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to this shivering stream. Okay. What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Wait. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please. Make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. I guess we're fighting some midges now. We did. Yeah. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did for your did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Battle scars. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was that was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear this gift back to him? Earlier today, at the Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from a nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me, and I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. No, I don't want to fight with you right now. I got work to do. It has been some time, Bat. What news have you of Duress? Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. Simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Duress and I, 2 men who long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Bat. It was a very good year. By the gods, Bat, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Duress palm wine. He sealed each coconut well with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincutter Gully, the legendary vine still grows. I will, if, if we could obtain a cutting, we could retrieve the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Duress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. All the way back to Duress? Goodness. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing from on the back of one such a beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gobus are more territorial than others, and you may have to fend for yourself. Wrong way. That's fine. Destination. So it was growing from his back. What did Duress have to say, Bat? Tell me everything. Aha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands the Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I have heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice inventor could... 12 as my witness. It is Bacchus grapevine. Where did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Scrabblewords. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. Never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Winesport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't. But wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years, I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gag will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Winesport, Bat. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Oh, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weisget. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. And Castle del Sol. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that? 7 hells is 1547 Bacchus. Even I know how rare this is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Vat. Thanks to you, this will be most luxurious feast Castle del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived in a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Sure. Oh, look, it's Yestola. Hello, Yestola. How's it going? Alright. So, I am actually, getting kind of hungry. In the company of heroes. Okay. So I think we're gonna wait until next time for that. Okay? So, let's see here. Good. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and